Saint-Gilles-Croix-de-Vie, and we're the day after the last leg of the Solitaire. We arrived yesterday afternoon, around 5 o'clock. The last leg was a little bit interesting, not in the way I'd expected. 15 minutes before the start, the box that collects all the wind data, GPS information, AIS, and then sends them to a computer to our nav software Adrena, decided that he had enough of life and broke down. No warning, no nothing. So I started restarting everything, just sort of going through steps to try and understand what was going on, and because all the lights and the sort of checks I could do was showing that it was receiving information, it was sending them to the computer, but it was losing them after 5 seconds and then freezing. So after sort of 5 minutes, or I think it broke down maybe 20-25 minutes, and then I spent 10 minutes trying to fix it, and then I called the guys. We have an onboard assistant on the water. The guys from the team, they can come on board before the start and help us if we've got an electronic issue. The only way to check if that is to change to a new one, but the new one meant that they had to go back to shore, and it was going to take, we were quite a long way out. It's a massive channel here. It was going to take at least 25 minutes for them to go back to shore, so I had to wait, and then they had to come back and then install it. So it was going to be minimum 45 minutes exercise, and I was like, well, I can't afford that on a 24-hour leg. So I was like, there's no way. So I said to the guys, I was like, just thank you, leave the boat, and I'm just going to take the start. So they hop off the boat 9 minutes before the start. Didn't have the front sail up, hadn't had time to plot the committee or the pin or nothing. So there's a bit of a rush in the 8 minutes phase where we're supposed to be, testing ley lines, like looking at the line, looking at the wind, where we're going to start. I was plotting the marks and going to the committee, going to the pin, trying to find a gap on the line. And so I started the race, and then after that it was a little bit difficult because you miss so much information. You can't really do accurate anything, basically. So it was a bit old-fashioned. Just I had my backup navionics on the iPad, and that's all I had for navigation. So it's not really, you get a GPS, so it lets you not hit the rocks, but other than that, it doesn't let you do much. So it was not as cool because I felt like I couldn't really push it or like navigate as I normally do. But I was just like, well, that's all I have. So look at the wind, look at the shifts, like go back like the old days. And then I was really happy because despite that, I managed to gain there was one spot I could climb on over a ranking. The other guy was like 2.5 hours in front of me, so that was going to be quite hard to put such a big gap in a 24-hour leg, especially with the weather forecast we had. There was no really big passing lane or anything. And so on the top of Ile Dieu, on the way back, rounded that, just check where the rocks were with my GPS, and then I was like, okay, send it to the line, post the kite, and then we were starting in the 120 wind angle, and then we finished sort of dead downwind, and it was between 15 to got up to 18 at some stage. It's like sort of sea breeze, and there was little tiny waves, and because the boat's really light, you can actually get it to accelerate on top of some very, very small waves. So it was just wind waves, and so I was catching every single one of them for 2.5 hours going. Guy's 25 minutes ahead of me, he was 5.5 miles behind, and I was like, it's more than I should be able to get him. And so and then in the end I think I got ahead of him by 4 minutes, so I was pretty happy. Yeah, it's cool. It was the last race on this boat, so it's a little sad this morning. I came on board and I was like, it's finished, and it's always the same. This leg was we felt that we only had one night on land. Like, you could hear people on the VHF when we did the long tack upwind to Ile Dieu. Everyone was like, this is taking forever, we're all tired. But now we've had a good night's sleep and you're like, the race is finished already. So it's kind of a funny feeling. But very happy. It's really cool regatta, and I really can't wait now to get the new boat in January and start training on the Figaro 3 and carry on all the racing next year. So yeah.